Super Origami Kingdom is a channel known for their mashup content consisting of musical covers based on Nintendo games. Now known as Aster of Aether, the channel has been known not just for their mashup content, but for their over-the-top rant videos on obviously bad children's media.
Oh my god, it makes me sick. Oh my, I feel like I might throw up. Oh no, here it comes.
Oh my god!
Recently, the channel's leader, Dogs Eating Dogs 6, decided to close down the channel and step back from the internet while dissolving the channel and members as a whole, with the removal of numerous questionable videos such as his hour-long rants dedicated to witch hunting and harassing literal children, and the notoriously hilarious and piss-poor Modern Family Guy rant.
Lois trips on her chest and grabs her boob! Lay!
As he announced his retirement from YouTube recently, he decided to create a YouTube post by essentially doubling down and saying how he should be called out and mentioned for his poor, disgusting acts, and excusing them, saying that they were years ago while establishing a section of time that shouldn't be mentioned. And something about that really itched me the wrong way. Why should people not call you out for your obviously poor actions? You can't run away from your actions. You have to take accountability at some point. There are a few notorious members of the Super Origami Kingdom, or as I should say, former Super Origami Kingdom, with one member going as far as being exposed as a predator, and even another member telling a victim to off themselves in one of their hour-long rant videos. However, there are three main members that are considered the most controversial of the group. While yes, almost everyone involved in these videos are absolutely bad people who encouraged and condemned the cyberbullying shown in their hour-long rant videos, there's three members, I believe, who are to blame. So let's grab our Von Kaiser body pillows and jump right into this galaxy, because we are ranting on some users. First, let's start off with the main man himself, Dogs Eating Dogs 6. Dead 6 is our favorite mashup guy with a rather impressive range of voice that I have to give him props for. I do look up to this guy. It's pretty impressive what he's able to do with his own voice. I love it. However, being cemented as the mashup guy in his videos, Dead 6 is more than just that mashup guy. He is a sick, perverted cyberbully who took part in most, if not all, of the hour-long rants wholly dedicated to harassing children online that he hates, while also cementing that he is the Rosalina lover, which seems pretty perverted.
Lucky there's a mashup guy! He's been making covers, he's a Rosalina lover.
You dedicate your whole life to one Nintendo princess, which, I mean, I like Luigi, I love Luigi and Dry Bones, but to see yourself doing such disgusted and weird actions and drawing that too with a children's character from Super Mario Galaxy, Rosalina, that's pretty perverted and just ruins the fun with the character, because there's people like him who like to sexualize Nintendo princesses aimed towards children. Now, one could argue that he might not have the social awareness that what he's doing is wrong, but I fully disagree here. I mean, take a good look at this man. You can't pay me to believe that he absolutely does have the social awareness that what he's doing is absolutely wrong. On top of harassing children online, he has been known to not handle criticism properly based on his reactions to videos that call him out for his actions, like his totally respectable feelings toward Yuzo in his video on the same subject, proving why the video was needed to be made in the first place, such as mentioning that he wants to rip their heart out and consume their souls. I have to admit, I think that's a guy right there that knows how to take serious criticism. And now if you think a perverted Nintendo fanboy who's wholly dedicated to Rosalina is bad enough, then you better get a load of this next guy. Tamatoa Gaming would be the member behind the hilariously bad rant video on the movie Sausage Party, which would be here where he says his famous 88 kills line.
This movie has 88 kills. 88 kills! This is a cartoon film, and it has more kills than horror movies. Okay, Conrad and Greg, what the fuck? You don't need more kills than an animated movie!
Besides the poor rant videos on bad media, he would be known for grooming a minor on Roblox by creating fetish art of the victim's avatar. He would also double down in his apology video by completely missing the point on why he was in the wrong, while also establishing that he will be making a return to YouTube, with the projected date being unknown. I don't think I need to explain much on what's wrong with him and why he's here. He's a groomer. However, the ironic thing about our friend here is his dynamite gal also being underage.
Also, you know how Dogs Eating Dog 6 is a Rosalina lover, right? I'm the same as him. but I'm a Mami Tomoe lover.
And now, what is a dynamite gal, you may ask? It's these guys' fucking term for waifus, with most being underage anime girls or Nintendo princesses. They like to establish relationships with fictional characters, that being anime or whatever the hell you call it, but still, it's just the pot calling the kettle black with most of these members of the Super Origami Kingdom. Most, if not all of them, have their own waifu members, but it further establishes what's wrong with these people. Finally, we have our last member, Astro Boy Productions. And something that needs to be made clear about this guy is that he is the real deal. He is the real Astro Boy. And if you even try and convince him that he isn't, you best believe you are going to hell. Astro Boy is so real, he invited a kid to one of the many hour-long rant videos dedicated to harassing children and allowed for this mentioned child to tell the victim to go kill yourself, you piece of crap.
Go kill yourself, you piece of crap! And leave my friend alone!
Do I even need to explain what's wrong here? These are all the same people who also preach how bullying is awful while regularly engaging in the harassment of children online because they don't agree with their god-awful opinions. Now, why is Astro Boy here, and why is he kept last? Well, something that should be known about him is that he had an involvement in a rather disrespectful and awful video in tribute towards the 9/11 terrorist attacks. While some can understand the direction of this video and how it was supposed to be somber and sweet and respectful towards all the victims, the way it is projected is incredibly tone deaf, and the way it is received is tone deaf too. The inclusion of cartoon video game characters here is just the icing to the cake, and is the overall problem with this video. Nobody should watch this video for the first time and be wondering why we see Super Mario crying in a still shot next to a burning image of the Twin Towers. And my heart goes out to all those people who were affected by that horrible, horrible tragedy. And so that was my explanation on the 3 most controversial members of the Super Origami Kingdom. Yes, it's good that most of these members have split off and stepped away from the internet, thank fucking God. We shouldn't forget the morally and ethically incorrect actions of these people. It's a shame that now some of these members are running for the hills and recognizing the problems for even having part in these videos and even thinking this was a good idea. But regardless, it's better late than never. It's good that these people are recognizing the problems and that they shouldn't be doing this kind of stuff, especially towards children and over really god-awful media. It's rather obvious that the stuff that they're making rants on are bad media. They're just choosing to make videos off of it, and when it comes to these videos, they're horrible and poorly researched, which goes further on the idea that these people are just echo chambers, because they are. They are echo chambers. One of the ironic things about the mentioned crew members here in this video, Tamatoa Gaming Da, is that his OC is the crab from Moana. And one of the many people that these people look up to when it comes to YouTube reviewers are Schaeferless Productions, whose mascot is also the crab from Moana. These people like to replicate and use the same exact points in his videos, which makes them come off as obvious echo chambers, and is the ongoing problem with these people. They're echo chambers. They don't bring anything new to the table. They don't bring anything interesting. They don't have original points. They're god-awful, and they don't have anything of knowledge to say. They're not there. I guarantee you that most of these people aren't against any of the media that they say that they are. And they're only against it because they look up to Schaeferless Productions and other YouTube reviewers like that. Thank you for watching this video. Yes, it's been a minute since the last video, but I promise this year I have much in store with a big video coming up in March. Well, that's it on my end. Well, thank you guys for watching, and this is Corny Gaming signing out.